Voy a reír, voy a bailar, vivir, la 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 la. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you with a little Mark Anthony today and a Earth 2 update video. This is the video you've all been waiting for. I know I've done my Pokemon and the Tesla, but here we go. Okay, before I go into it, Patreon down below and referral code as well down below. I do all this for free. Please love me. Also, if you're gonna add me as a friend on Facebook, just send me a message just so I know who it is, because I have so many people doing that right now. Hard to keep up. All right, as of 24 hours ago, as of the making of this video, Shane had about 13 hours of sleep total in 2021. That would have been about 3 hours and 15 minutes a night. That is not a lot of sleep and can only be done for so long. Everyone comment down below, go to sleep, Shane. That's been something that's been trending on their Discord. Question I have is, why can't I use GPS? Can they fix that soon? Question mark. This is actually in their FAQ. They've already identified this as a desirable feature, and it's already in their pipeline of new updates to roll out. We're not sure when. Keep you all updated. Can we say that if somebody makes profits, that means that somebody else is losing money? Question mark. Will the last people that invest lose all their money before the game dries up? There's a lot to go over here. If somebody is selling money for profit, does that mean somebody else is losing money? No, that's just whatever they want to spend, they spend. Fortunately, all of this is not how investing works. This is an asset. Its worth is based what someone else is willing to pay for it, and will always be worth something as long as people play the game. When talking about assets, you have to determine what type of asset it is. A car is a depreciating asset. A house is something that appreciates. Depreciating is something that becomes less valuable as time goes on. Unless you're talking about a Tesla. Tesla has those over-the-air software updates, so they become more valuable as time goes on. But again, real estate is something that is an appreciating asset. Aside from the real estate bubble in 2008, most years, if you buy a house, the value of it does go up over time. There are extenuating circumstances where if the gentrification and a neighborhood goes downhill, but for the most part, the rule of real estate remains true. An alternative asset, something like Pokemon cards or tiles in the game, something that's just not as liquid as a stock. The value in the game is based off supply and demand. Trading prices is also something that comes into play. That's why you've seen some places like Brazil go from $1.10 to $2.50 a tile. From $1.10 a tile to $250 a tile. Someone does a few high-impact trades like that, cross-them trade from one account to another. The price goes insane, and then those same people try to sell their tiles for what looks like it's 90% off, but in reality, it's actually 10 times what the normal price should be. Brazil was going crazy for a while. I don't know if it still is. Someone let me know in the comments. Then after they do that, they buy back the price after it goes down again. Something similar does happen in stocks. It's just at a much larger scale. It happens when money managers put in tens of millions of dollars into a stock. They make it go up, they sell, there's a bunch of stop losses. It's a whole big thing, and there's actually regulations against it. There would be the same regulations in this game, which they said they've tried to stop the pump and dump. It's very easy to identify because the group of people trying to play is so small, at least when you compare it to the stock market. So if you're doing that, they know who it is. They will get to you. They gonna find you. Michael Kiss asks, he has a lot of good questions. Shout out to Michael Kiss. He asks, how do I think time will be in this game? Will it be 1-to-1, where 1 minute equals 1 minute, or will it 1 minute equals an hour? Very good question. It's probably going to be 1-to-1, like a minute is a minute. Daytime, nighttime, although there might be adjustments for anyone living anywhere crazy or any place that has what's called a polar night. Norwegians have that. That's where it's dark for 90 days at a time. Everyone press F in the chat to pay respects to anyone eaten by polar bears. Like I said, they probably don't want people to have 90 days of dark at a time. That really wouldn't make for a very fun game, I think, unless you have some, maybe you have the northern lights up there, or you have a bunch of fire sticks around. That's always possible. The only things that I think will be sped up is the building of properties that you're building. Since it normally takes months for those to be built in our world, they would probably have it sped up to make things pretty automatic. For example, once you have the materials it takes to build what you want, it should be done right away. I did speculate in another video that if things do take a certain amount of time to build, you might be able to make things more instantaneous by spending credits. Like if a building were to take an hour to build, you spend 1 credit and then it might be done instantly or something along those lines. But that hypothesis is pretty much out the window now as far as I'm concerned, because I now subscribe to the camp that it will be pretty instantaneous just because a lot of the price is already cooked into the tiles, resources, and so on. And more on resources later. Can properties be downgraded? If you're talking about class, then no, that cannot. That will always stay whatever class it is. However, there will probably be an internal rating system where you have a group of people or groups of peoples go around and give ratings to your property. This isn't something that developers said. This is just one of my own speculation, but it makes a lot of sense. How fun is it? Did I learn anything? Would I recommend visiting this place to others? Kind of like YouTube before they had the thumbs up, thumbs down button. They had videos rated by stars. 3 was like worth watching, or 4 was like would recommend, 5 is like the best, and like if anyone rated underneath 5 stars, it was like, oh god, like would you watch a video that only has 3 stars? Most likely no, but now they have the thumb system. It's different. Remember, there is no exact right or wrong way to play this game. You could build for others and get praise and maybe get a certain amount of points or stars depending on how they rate your place. Or you could say to hell with everybody else and build a really obscure place that's just for you. I can actually picture people working for months on something just to take someone out on a virtual date or even find a way to propose to their significant other. Let us all remember the guy who proposed to his girlfriend via Mario Maker. He set up blocks that read, "Will you marry me?" in the game, and the video went viral. It was really sweet. If you can do that in Mario Maker, just wonder what you'll be able to do in this game, where you should be able to build as high as you want and whatever you want. And no, I didn't mean the high as like Mary Jane, but I mean that too. Will I be able to transfer some of my Bitcoin and use it as a currency? This is an interesting one. Right now, they do have plans for the game's economy to be based on a cryptocurrency. They haven't said which one that they'll attach it to, or even if they'll make one of their own. Since right now the only way is to put credits in is via debit card or PayPal. The answer currently right now is no, but since they will add other options such as Venmo and Square for cashing out, there's a good chance that they have Coinbase or something along those lines as well, since they are attaching this to a crypto. Again, I have no idea if they're going to attach it to Bitcoin, Ethereum, or making their own. But if you're using Square's Cash App, that already allows you to trade Bitcoin. So what you would have to do is sell your Bitcoin via the Cash App and then just put that into the game. It's an extra step, but if all you have is Bitcoin and you just wanted more credits, that's just what you'd have to do. Also remember, I want to own a lot of tiles that give resources. Do I want to make a lot of money? Always. Always and forever. That's going to be going more to charity, more to Pokemon stuff. But for this, I want a bunch of resources I want a bunch of tiles that give out resources for a couple of reasons, but really much so whatever the game wants to charge you for resources, I will give you either more resources for the same amount of money or the same amount of resources that the game would give you for less money. I just want the Chavez brand out there to gain a little bit notoriety as a good person in the game. Maybe it'll give me points. I don't know. And pretty much just to help you guys out. Also, as far as memes are concerned, I had... everyone has been having trouble log in, so a lot of people are saying this is the developers, and the 5:03 service temporary unavailable, and that clock could be clock's probably wrong, but saying 5:03 in the morning, and then you have me down here going meow. I don't know who did that. Probably someone in the Chinese territory. And for those of you that want to take a look, there's it in all its glory. I did not make this. This person made it, and kudos to them because that was very funny. I laughed. Also, if anyone was looking for proof of being able to withdraw funds from the game, this is a buddy of mine's. Bank deposits, and it's from Earth 2. This is stuff that he has withdrawn from his account or from his in-game account into his actual account. So, thank you, buddy of mine, for doing that. Also, in the Discord the other day, Dylan Seo, the guy from South Korea, the one who is attached to this game, he was the co-founder of Oculus Earth, he was hanging out in Discord, And he said, people are already making videos such as Aria Realty. A little salty I didn't mention my name, but you know what? Aria Realty, definitely, he makes a lot of good videos. Guys, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Every single view, every comment, everything means the actual world to me. At 900 subscribers, I can't wait so I can go live. I did not think that would happen this quickly. I love you all. This community is absolutely fantastic. You guys are my friends, like every single one of you. Godspeed. Everyone like that. I love you guys. Bye.